Hello, dear Capricorn. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and this is your reading for the 1st till the 15th of October 2018. General and love reading. I'm doing the divine spread, so let's see what your karma, dharma position is. Just letting you know that Pluto in your sign will be moving direct. It's going to come out of its retrograde in about 5-6 days. Today's the 25th of September, and it's going to be in its stationary retrograde. Stationary direct is what it's called, which means that it's still sort of in shadow, but it's moving direct. Okay, let's see what the important message for you is here. And we have the Hermit. The Hermit is the sign of Virgo. So looking at the details, looking at enlightenment, you need to try and align yourself with the divine. The divine is trying to give you a message. Some of you may be dealing with a solicitor. This could be someone who is an attorney, who is looking at information, hidden information, with the help of Jupiter in Scorpio and Venus in Scorpio retrograding. Yeah, it's a time of looking for information and receiving it. Everything is coming to light. Anything that is of value to us, Jupiter tries to bring in benevolence and luck, but we need to work through issues because we're in the time of working through relationships, any sort of relationships, partnerships, family, business, because Venus will be retrograding back into Libra. That is the house of partnerships. So, dear Capricorn, let's see what we have for you. 1st to the 15th of October 2018. Dear Universe, let's see what is at the root of the issue. We've got the Tower. Okay. What is hidden from your eyes is the Fool. So you don't know it, but you're on a new cycle, new journey. In the recent past, we have the 10 of Cups. In the present position, we've got the Death card. Wow. Scorpio. We've got Aries here, Scorpio here. What your goals and aspirations are, trying to come together with someone that you have been feeling left out by. You have felt as though you've been let down by someone, I feel here. What is the advice for you? The Knight of Rods. And that is Sagittarian energy for me. Now in the near future, you have the 7 of Cups. And in the planetary position, and divine position here. So what is going on in the sky, how it's affecting you. So what the divine has in store for you, right? We've got the 4 of Wands. Wow. Okay, look, I'm going to take one more card for the position of the outcome. For those of you that do not want to watch the extended version on Vimeo, the second half of the video, I should say, I want to give you just a little bit more clarity. What is this Piscean energy with a 7 of Cups? You do have choices. That is true. Now, Neptune is doing a lot of things in Pisces, so he's like stirring the pot in a way. Sometimes Neptune can be the divine love, but it's also lack of clarity. Oh, 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is one step before the 10. You're up in your head. Very difficult decision that needs to be made. Yes, in relation to anything to do with your home, family, mother, parents, your foundation, anything to do with your home. The moon is the sign of Cancer or Pisces, right? Here I would say more than likely it would be Pisces because we've got the Seven of Cups as well. So we are talking about, because this is Virgo and this is, let's say, Pisces, we're talking about the Virgo-Pisces axis. So some of you, even 3 years ago, up to 3 years ago, you've had a tower moment in your life, right? Where something came crashing down, something that was not in the right, on your right path. It wasn't your path. So you needed to be jolted away from the path that you were on. And so, yes, because this is the energy of Uranus for me. Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius, right? Aquarius for you would be your second house. So second house is in the natural horoscope. House number 2, I should say, is the house of Taurus. So what you value, you would have kept. What you didn't value was coming down. What was not right for you was coming down. Now, Taurus is also the house of earned income, right? So something has shifted and changed in relation to how you earn your money. And what you don't know is that the universe has got a new path for you, all right? You have already started a new cycle, but you don't know it yet, right? So that's why maybe you're still going through transformation with the card of Scorpio here, and this is in the now position. Jupiter is in Scorpio, right? Bringing in transformation. Scorpio is the 8th house. So it's other people's money, shared resources, banks, loans, wills, deeds, inheritance, anything to do with other people's money, anything that we share. So we share intimacy with others, right? When we're in a full relationship, right? So there is a deep transformation happening for you in relation to love, money. Yes. You're still going through this transformation, this change, this shift. That's very, very important for you right now. A lot of you may be dealing with Scorpio. Yes, we've got Scorpio, we've got Aries, the Fool, and I want to say that the Uranus was in Aries and then it moved into Taurus, right? So Taurus is what we value, right? It's the physical body. It's the 5 senses. It's earned income. So Uranus moved into Taurus, but at the moment it's retrograding. It's going backwards. It's going to go back into Aries. So again, we're looking at what we value or what we don't value. Okay, so it's like with Uranus in Taurus, everyone's going to be going through major changes. Okay, now it's like Uranus dipped its toes into Taurus for a little while, but it's going to move back into Aries. Aries is the youth of the horoscope. It's like beginning a new journey. All right, that's why the Fool card is Aries, because we're beginning a new cycle, but we've had a sneak peek at what we value, and we're going to back to Aries to pick up what we've left behind. It's like finishing up business, right? So there is a new path for you. Some of you may have gotten rid of an Aries. Maybe there is an Aries that you're moving away from. So could be Scorpio. And I'm mentioning all the signs. We've got Virgo, we've got Pisces or Cancer. We've also got Sagittarius. Now, in the recent past, the 10 of Cups would have been a happy family, but I feel as though this was a show. This was a front. It's a 10, which breaks down to a 1. So I believe that the new journey, it has given you a sense of feeling free. I think that the notion of being freed of something that did not work for you has given you a taste of happiness. So the 10 breaks down to a 1. So it's the Ace of Cups, right? I think you've had a taste of freedom, and that could be in business, family, or love, anything like that. And I feel as though there was like a brave front put on for everyone to see. Now, Capricorn, you are very hardworking. You need to stand. You stand in your integrity because Saturn, which is your ruler, is in your sign. So you put in the hard work, and I think that you didn't want people to see what you were really going through. So you were hiding behind a mask, and going within and looking for information, trying to get yourself out of the rut that you've been in. Because this is what I see here, right? Now, with the Five of Pentacles, this is people not having enough money, people not having enough, not being on their spiritual path, not being spiritually aligned with the divine, with, even with your religion. You feel as though with this card, you feel as though you've been left out in the cold. You're not in the group, in the what's the word that I'm looking for? You feel as though you're an outsider. You're not with your group, with your clan, right? And I think that you've sort of lost yourself in the process, but you need to come back to alignment, align yourself. That's what these 3 cards are showing me here, is that, yes, the universe jolted you out of your path because you need to be aligned and put on the right path. So as I was saying to Sagittarius just before, so those of you that are on the cusp with Sagittarius, I think that you should watch that video, that you need to become like, there's, after an ending, there's a period of time where we need to focus to get on the right path. Now that means receiving the download from the universe, yes, being enlightened from up above, because sometimes we get lost in the process of life. Life just happens, right? And I feel as though this is obviously not a goal, but I feel as though if you've been left out in the cold from whoever, whether it's family, whether it's money, whether it's your religion, what you believe in, right? You've sort of lost yourself. I think that you're hoping that you will come into balance, because 5 is an imbalance, but it does bring on changes, right? I feel as though you're missing someone gravely, like to the point of no return. You are sort of mulling over being left out of something or from someone's life. I just feel as though it's been very hard for you, and that's why you're going through a death and transformation process here. And I would not be surprised if the person that you are here in this photo with, in this card with, I would not be surprised if they are not feeling the same, right? Because as I said, life happens, right? Now, the advice is to get moving. The advice is to not get stuck and just get on that horse and move. The Knight of Rods is someone who is passionate, spontaneous. They move. They don't sit around in one place for very often. Now, is this your partner? It could be. If you are dealing with a Sagittarian, they could be on the cusp with Scorpio. Or Aries could be sun, moon, or rising. We are talking about signs that, there are so many signs here that of course, being a general reading, I do like to look at the archetype more than what the actual sign. So yes, this is someone who is free-spirited, someone who maybe, if this was your partner, maybe they needed a little bit of breathing space, because if you are dealing with a Sagittarian, they're very free-spirited. They like to move around. Maybe this was someone who was hard to tie down. You are very grounded, very solid, you being an earth sign. This person here is someone who has been used to going left, right, and center. They're not used to stopping in one place. So this could have been a player which has had trouble settling down with you. But look at the Four of Wands in the divine position. This is like growing roots, and that's exactly what I said to Scorpio, right? Not Scorpio, sorry. This is what I said to, I think it was Sagittarius, yes, right? Sagittarius, yeah. So before, as I was saying, if you're on the cusp with Scorpio and Sagittarius, could this be your partner? They're like Scorpio or Sagittarius, right on the cusp there. So the outcome position here is the Seven of Cups. As I said, having choices. Maybe your partner had a lot of choices and you're going through, right, you can't sleep at night. You're going through so much worry. If you've got strong air in your chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, this is you not being able to settle down. You're up in your head and you're not very grounded. So it's all these thoughts and all these perceptions of not seeing clearly. You're hoping for information, but it's not coming in. Now, the full moon in Aries, because we do have Aries here, this could speak of clarity coming for you, information coming in. Now, could it be on this full moon, around yesterday, today, tomorrow, the next 3 days, yes, or the next full moon? Sorry about that. Sorry about that interruption. I was saying that either with the full moon in Aries, which just happened now, today, yesterday, tomorrow, the full moon energy would last, is going to last for at least 3 days. But, sometimes we say that the full moon would last till the next full moon, or the new moon energy would last till the next new moon. So we could be talking about the time of Taurus as well. The full moon in Taurus, which is, what we value, right? And it's, of course, Taurus, as I said, is, if we are talking about business, Taurus is earned income. So lots of choices to be made here, but you're at the Nine of Swords, which we've got another 9 here. Nines speak of near completion, right? Now, as I said, the divine position is there's some sort of a celebration going to take place. You are building your foundation. So if this has been your energy and you've been the player, you've been moving around, which is not very Capricornian, but yeah, you may have your moon in Sag and you're very free-spirited emotionally. I think that it might be time for you to settle down with this new journey that you are beginning, right? See that? New journey. And with nines, we're almost at completion. Now, 7 is a number of the divine. It's the divine number. It speaks of spirit. Spirit, if you go within and try and meditate, will try and give you information on how to move forward. Which one of these cups do you choose, right? Which one will be the most beneficial for you? That will help you. So you are, one step before the Wheel of Fortune. So could we be talking about when the sun moves into Sagittarius? Is that when you're going to get to some sort of a stable position, stabilizing your home, your business, whatever that means for you? Because Jupiter in November will be moving into Sagittarius, its own home sign, and it will be very strong there, right? Now, Sagittarius, of course, does speak of legalities as well. So any legal things that you're going through, okay, if you have been in a legal situation, because here we've got lack of funds, not having enough, a feeling of lack, right? Not having enough pentacles, whatever that is for you, it's going to change. It's going to change for you. We are still moving through very difficult energy with, Mars being over the South Node. South Node is what we're supposed to be letting go of, right? It's in Aquarius. And Aquarian energy we have here. So we've just gone through a lot of difficult planetary transitions, right? Where we've sort of been moved. It's as though the universe was, forming squares with everything. Squares are difficult aspects. So we've had to keep our faith and keep pushing forward. So the energies are the same for everyone. Know that with these squares, we've been changed, catapulted onto other paths where we need to be. So trust in the process, right? All right. All right, dear Capricorn, I think I will leave it at that. I will continue this reading on Vimeo. For those of you that want to follow me there, please do. For the rest of you, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I have uploaded a daily, it's like a divine guidance video where I've got timestamps for each and every sign. I will be uploading not every single day, but when I feel, drawn to upload a reading, that's when I will be doing those videos for you as special messages. I know that you appreciate it a lot, especially with the timestamps. So I will try and do as many as I can. So look out for those. For those of you that haven't subscribed, please do. And don't forget to tap that little bell so you can receive the updates on what I've uploaded. So dear Capricorn, thank you. Stay well, and I will catch up with you mid-month, of course, for the mid-month readings. But before that, there will be other readings. So stay tuned. Bye for now.